Hello again everyone, welcome back to another episode of Landric Plays Papers, Please. And I think I'm going to make this the last episode of this series, just because, partly because I don't want to give away the ending, but also because I realised that staring at a bunch of numbers is probably not the most thrilling entertainment. But I am glad I got a chance to give you guys an idea of what Papers, Please looks like, and I definitely encourage you to go and check it out for yourself. So we're going to play another couple of days of this, but then we'll move on to something else, I think. So, the Kalichian leader has filed a complaint because last episode we were searching everyone who had a... funnily enough, everyone that had a Kalichian passport was subjected to a random search. I can't imagine why. Unprovoked border searches violates rights, so we're going to have to be a little bit more random with our random searches. Let's head to work. So, it is November 30th. Here come our guards. So, Inspector, the Kalichians have filed a formal complaint. A diplomat will arrive today for high-level discussions. Automatic searches of Kalichian citizens are no longer authorized. Diplomats require only a passport and a valid diplomatic authorization to enter. So, let's check our rulebook and see what they look like. So, a diplomatic authorization looks like this. It must have a seal. Authorization must grant access to Oztotska, so obviously it can't grant access to anywhere else. And yeah, it must have a seal. Good, so let's open this at the basic rules page, and let's get going. Hello, glory to Oztotska. Papers, please. What is the purpose of your trip? Aha, you are the diplomatic envoy. So let's double check the Kalichian page. We'll go to the regional map, Kalichia. That appears to be valid. That also appears to be valid. Yeah, the name seems to match. Lovely, I think that's everything we need. Welcome aboard. So I'll put this back to basic rules. Oh, that was easy then. Who are you? So you're here for a visit. How long are you going to be staying? 1 month, perfect. Thomas Khrushchev. That seems to line up. That is expired though. So discrepancy detected. You were busy, were you? Well, that's a shame. Did I? Next. Ah, it's our friend Georgie. Ah, this is not an entry permit, Georgie. This is a ticket. We stopped using these days ago. I'm sorry, the guy that sold you a ticket was lying to you. Do not come back again. Ah, you're a nice guy, but I have business in Oztotska. I'll get the right papers and come see you, if you must. I love that guy, he's great. He never gives up. So, hello, what are you here for? You're immigrating, which presumably means you're here forever. Olga Struzan, that looks fine. This looks like it's valid, this looks like it's valid. These seem to match. Yeah, everything's probably fine. Next. Hello. The order awaits. What? Next. Corman Drex. Aha. So this is a note from, not quite the resistance, but certainly a rebellious faction in Oztotska. 160. Yep, you look right. Your name is different. So, they apparently want us to let Corman Drex through. So we have to make a decision as to whether we let that person through, because presumably they don't have the correct correct documents. Cool, so you match, so they're correct. We'll just quickly validate everything else. Yeah, it looks fine, probably. So yeah. So we can choose to side with this rebel faction within... Oh, damn, we got a citation anyway. What? Oh, we didn't actually check the fingerprint records to make sure that it was a correct alias. Whoops. Travel stands... 6 months? No. There we go. That lines up. That lines up. This is valid. Everything else looks probably right. Yeah. So, as I was saying, which I guarantee I'm going to get interrupted again. We can side with the government, or we can side with this rebel faction. I don't know what we'll do. We'll see what we do when we get here. That is not you. Here, put your fingers on this. We'll quickly check everything else. That looks fine. Joshua things. Are they the same? They are not the same. One moment, please. Hello. Ah, Corman Drex. Alright, I tell you what. Read quickly. Our Tuskers, great country, poisoned by corrupt leaders. War has made the government greedy and paranoid. You have seen for yourself. Help us free your Tuscan from its shackles. The Order of the Isaac Star? So he's given us a thing. Interesting. So it's a code book. Okay. Whatever. Get out of my booth. So we now have a code thing. So later on there might be a messenger who can give us something that helps us decipher this. If we want to help out the rebellion. Passport. There we go. West Grestin, that looks about right. The passport numbers match. Ellen Zanhover, it's in date. That is also in date. Yeah, you're probably fine. Next. Oop, no citation, good. You're in transit. 14 days, that all lines up. 26, the 12th. This is fine. We've got to validate this again. Let's just check. So passport numbers match, names match. Yeah, they're all fine. Okay, lovely. We can keep that as a souvenir. Approve. So you're visiting? That matches. 14 days, that seems fine. That's valid. This is valid. That name is different though. So let's quickly check that, and this time we will make sure that we actually check the aliases. But again, this is delaying us, so this is going to eat into our salary. Now hiding everywhere. Well. So they match. Alias. So Maria, alias. Where are we? Okay, everything seems to be in order. Here you go. Approved. Next. Oh good, we got this person processed just in time, so presumably you're here to work. A few months, yep, that looks to be in order. Expires, yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That all looks fine. Okay, very well, of course no trouble. Oh, that's on sick again. Oh, we got another booth upgrade, so now we can press tab to toggle the stamps, which is quite handy, so we'll pick that up. Everyone is hungry, so we'll pay for food, but we don't need to pay for heat today. Slowly we are making an increase in our savings, so luckily we're still prepared for any eventuality. Today, a top-level Kalichian has been exposed as an Artutskan spy. He's missing from his post and presumed dead. Well, hopefully we will... I assume he's trying to flee back to Artutska, so we'll see if we can spot him as they come through. There we go. So we've got the code thing that we picked up yesterday. Inspector, an undercover agent of the Ministry of Information has been compromised. The Ministry of Admission has offered its services as liaison. Expect a possible drop later today. Glory to Arstotzka. Interesting. We'll put that back there. Get our rulebook out. Oh, hello. Who are you? Hello. Are you the spy? What? No. He's not the spy. He's a guard. His name is Kalensk. In fact, he's the guard that stands there. They told me I'd get good position, then send me here. This is thanks I get. Now they pay me almost nothing. They pay us all as much. Yes, but look. I get small bonus when you detain people. More you detain, more they give me for processing. So he gets a commission for every person we detain. Or rather, he gets a percentage. So he's going to give us a commission for every 2 people we detain. So the more people we detain, the more money he gets, and the more money we get. Let us make the best of this. Yeah, that seems fair. So now we're extra incentivized to detain people instead of just denying them, or letting them get away with it. You do not have a permit. Oop. There we go. Deny. Next. So you're visiting, Stefan. That seems to work. 2 months. That lines up. That is valid. That is valid. Dear. I've got to verify this again. Face the scanner, please. So I'll just quickly check this. Everything else seems to be in order. But this is going to delay us again. So this appears to not line up. Perhaps it's a forgery. So we could just deny them, but now we're getting paid per person we detain, so it's in our interest to make sure we detain as many people as possible. Again, it's these sort of subtle moral choices that we have to make in this border checkpoint that make it nice. Oh, hello. I must hold on to these. Interesting. So this is the drop. So you're being followed by an imposter. They're from, but it does lie. How do we verify that you're from the... Okay, so these are the real documents. These are the fake documents. Fake documents over here. So when somebody asks for the documents, we give them these. So, alright. So we have to keep those safe, so I'll put them there so we don't... Hello, this is not you. The years haven't been that cruel, surely. Yeah, that's not you. So we'll detain you as well. So you're passing through. That lines up. That seems to line up. 6 months. That does not line up. So 6 months, 2 days. We'll have a quick chat about that. I'm sure you'll change your story. There we go. Lovely. This is valid. This is valid. Everything looks valid. Lovely. Welcome to Arstotzka. Do not cause trouble. Okay, what next? This is going to be the spy. Papers, please. Your papers? I'm from the Ministry of Information. You have something to give us. Interesting. Ooh. 10 credits. So yes, I will keep these very safe. Here are the documents you wanted. Next. So hopefully we have done the right thing there. The purpose of your trip. You're visiting. How long are you staying? 90 days. That seems to be in order. That matches up. That does not match up. See, we can just deny this person, but later on we'll be able to detain everyone for very little reason at all. And that will earn us even more money from our friend, was it Kalensk? Yeah, our friend the guard. So you're transiting as well. That seems to line up. 14 days, that all lines up. Is this out of date as well? It is. I'm terribly sorry you were busy, but I'm very busy as well. Next. Process 9 people already. That's not too bad. Purpose of your trip. You're moving here, so you're emigrating forever. 12th to 12th, yeah, that's in date still. This is in date. That's fine. Yep, that all looks to be fine. Probably. Next. So how long are you staying? A couple of weeks, that's fine. Oh, that's not the correct name at all. So let's fingerprint you as well. And this time we'll check the alias as well, and make sure that's all correct. So here's the identity record. You have no known aliases, so I guess we'll... You know nothing about it. Oh, really? Maybe Kalensk will know something about it. We will ask him. There we go. That's 2 people we've detained. That's going to be a 5 credit bonus for us. That almost pays for our son's medicine. So you're visiting. That matches. That matches. 8 weeks. Lovely. That's valid. This is valid. Ooh, hang on a minute. More discrepancies. We'll just have a quick chat. Please face the scanner. Just move that there. There is a problem with your documentation. See, and we're going to detain them again because we get kickbacks, and this is what happens. So it's getting towards the end of the day. We'll try and get through these as quickly as possible. Papers, please. You're transiting, Joseph Stroud. Joseph Stroud. That does not match. Ooh, we can detain you as well for having forged documents. Excellent. Next. See, there we go. We've earned another 5 credits from our best pal. Kalichin. Oh, you. Oh, okay. 12 weeks. Yeah, that seems to be right. Is Vida a place in Kalicia? For some reason, that doesn't sound right to me. Yeah, that's spelt wrong. Goodbye. And that's the end of the day. So we still haven't used our code sheet thing there. So process 14 people. We earned 70 credits. No food, but heat. There we go. So we're making tons of money. In fact, we got to keep the 10 credits bribe we got from the person at the Ministry of Information, in air quotes. So we'll see how that turns out. Kalicha cleans house, attacks its own. Round of disappearances blamed on faulty evidence. Interesting, so it looks like we have provided misinformation to the Kalichan intelligence agency. So hopefully that's what the government wanted. Wonderful. I tell you what, because this is going to be the last episode, I will do one more day, just so we can see if we get a chance to use that code book thing. So today is December the 2nd. Oh, hello. Who's this? Somebody in a ministry car from the looks of it. Inspector, the Divisional Authority of East Grestin Operations will visit today. Maintain your best behaviour. Glory to Oztotska. Let's just tuck that down there then, just in case. And there's the news, so we'll pop that there. We'll open the shutters, ready to welcome the Division Inspector. Hello. So, you are Inspector here. That makes you my responsibility. You have received 7 citations. Perhaps it was a mistake to rely on lottery. Let this motivate you. Hang it on wall here. I return in 10 days. Do not embarrass me. Glory to Oztotska. Hooray! Ministry of Admission recognition for sufficience. Yep. That's going to hang on our wall. Pride of place. We are officially sufficient. Wonderful. Next. Hello. Purpose of your trip. You're visiting. That seems to match. Duration of stay, 90 days. That seems to match. Is Karista City a place? Where are you from? United Federation. Karista City. Okay, that seems to be in order. Wonderful. Just quickly check everything else. That's valid. That's valid too. Okay, I guess you get approved. Please no citations. I don't want to be embarrassed in front of our superior. Fingers crossed. Yeah, okay, it looks like we're fine. Papers, please. Okay, you've got a work permit. You do not have a passport. So you're here for a few months. There we go, there's your passport. So Nikolai Brunn, Nikolai Brunn, Nikolai Brunn. Lovely. That's in date. This is in date. This is in date. Food service. Passport numbers match. Aha. Discrepancy. Please face the scanner. And we'll see if we can detain somebody else for no good reason. It looks like we can. Well, sorry, we'll just have a friendly chat. Everything will be fine. As long as our guard friend remembers to give us our money, then everything indeed will be fine. Probably. You do not have a entry card. Nope, not citizen. Entry permit. There we go. Deny. What? No, I am not leaving. You are delaying the line. The tiger does not joke. Let me through. Okay. That's how it's going to be then, eh? Next. They're fine. It's probably fine. What's the purpose of your trip? You're passing through. 14 days. That all lines up nicely. That's valid. That's valid. Through you go. Okay, I guess you're here for work. 2 months. Yep, good. That seems to match. Alexi Ellington, Alexi Ellington, Alexi Ellington. That's valid. This is valid. This is valid. Everything looks fine, probably. I'll just quickly give you all those back. Stop holding up the line. Go on, go through. Oh, hello. Here is Ezek. Our agents are ready. Starting tomorrow, let them pass. So, we have to line this up with this. So we have to let through Stefani Grazi. But that starts tomorrow. You're moving here? Okay. That lines up. This is out of date, though. So it's expired, not forged, so we don't get to detain him. But we do deny them. So you've got your ID card because you're an Toscan citizen. You weigh about the right amount, you're about the right height. Your date of birth is correct. This is valid. Lenderformer. Is that a valid district, though? Just have a quick look. Yep, looks it. Okay. Off you go. Glory to us, Totska. Octavius, that's probably fine. 199. That's... You look a little bit short. It's quite a substantial natural difference. Let's have your fingerprints and just double check that. They don't look the same to me. One moment, please. Next. You're a diplomat. You're allowed into Oztotska. Connor North. Yep, that lines up. However, let's just quickly check your seal. Where are you from? Obristan. Yep, that all looks to be in order. You are approved. Next. Oh no, it was invalid. Oh, the issuing city was invalid. Drat. So we let a fake diplomat into Oztotska. You're staying for 1 month, fine. Nils, that name is different. Oh, we'll just quickly verify that, and we'll see. Okay, so yeah, it turns out they do have an alias, and the fingerprints match, so everything seems to be fine. Off you go. Please cause no trouble. Let's see if we can process a couple more people quickly before the end of the day. Well, we're not going to process them quickly if they don't have their documents correctly in ordered, are we? Come on, chop chop, you're holding up the line. So, what were you saying? Transit, 2 weeks. That looks fine. Enter by... Yeah, right, fine, whatever. I'm not even going to check the issuing city. Because it will cost me 5 credits to for a fine. In fact, it won't because of citation, and we'll make more than that from checking this next person. Another diplomat. Ostotska Odristan, Oli Nushim. They seem to match. This, however, is expired. Okay, for the very last time, typographical error is no excuse. And that's the end of the day. So our son is sick. I tell you what, as it is the last day, we'll give everyone both food and heating and medicine. Aren't we generous? We've got plenty of savings now, so I think we'd probably be fine. Luckily we didn't come across any unexpected problems, but if we were going to carry on playing, I think we'd have plenty. So let's go to sleep and let's just see what the next day is all about. There's been a theft at the Ministry of Admission. Limited effects, few items stolen. Antigua domestic spying exposed, there's a whistleblower on the run. So it looks like there's lots and lots of exciting events still to happen. But if you want to see any of those, I'm afraid you're going to have to pick up your game, the game yourself, because I'm going to end the series here. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you've enjoyed it. I have been Landric, and I will see you next time.